Today we will continue with the 8th lesson in chapter 3, multiply 3 factors. And this is very important lesson. What we're going to do today, we will solve questions like this one. Newton needs to send out 50 letters. He buys 4 sheets of stamps. Each sheet has 2 rows with 6 stamps in each row. Does Newton have enough stamps to send out all the letters? Okay, so to start, my heroes, I want you to open your books page. What page is this?
140.
Yes. Thank you, Hassan. Thank you, Tamim. So everyone, please open your books, page 140. Go ahead.
41.
Page 140.
Open it, teacher.
Great. Okay. Now, before we start solving, I want to remind you about the main idea of this lesson. And to do this, I'll use this. Okay. In this example here, we need to find 5 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2. We can multiply 5 by 2 first. In this case, we get 10. And 10 multiplied by 2 is 20. Please do not use your mic, my hero. And we can multiply 2 by 2 first. So when multiply 2 times 2 first, we get 4. Then we multiply it by 5 to get 20. Okay.
Teacher, I don't see the screen.
You will find it down to the right or left. If you cannot find it, try to rejoin. Okay, Khalid?
Okay.
Quickly, my hero. Okay. So in this example, what we say is that you can multiply the first 2 numbers, then multiply the third, and you can multiply the second and the third factors, then multiply the first. In the next example down here, we need to find 3 multiplied by 8 multiplied by 2. So we know that 3 multiplied by 8 is 24. And of course, we don't keep the timetable of 24. So we need to think of something that we can do to make it easier. And in this one, we can multiply the small factors 2 and 3. Multiply 3 by 2 first. So we can just multiply 3 by 2 first. Then multiply by 8. Multiply their product by 8. Okay, to do this, we are using commutative property of multiplication and associative property of multiplication. I want to remind you of the properties, but first let me finish solving the example. So, as we said, we can multiply 3 by 2. And 3 multiplied by 2 is? What is 3 multiplied by 2?
6.
Excellent. And now we need to multiply this 6 by 8.
6.
Because we didn't multiply the 8 yet, so we multiply it by 8.
By 8
so we
equal
get
48.
Okay. So when we solve it, we can choose any 2 factors and multiply them first. Okay. What I will do now, I will explain why it's okay to choose any 2 factors and multiply first. because of commutative property, you can change the order. So commutative property, this one, change. This property changes the order. Okay, and because of associative property, you can change the grouping. So in the first step, we change the order, get the 8 first, then the 3. In the second step, we change the grouping. Instead of this 8 multiplied by 3, the first multiplied by the second, no, we will multiply the second by the third first, then multiply the first. This is grouping. So the associative property, this property, changes the grouping. Because of these two properties, we can choose any two factors to multiply first, then multiply the third one. Okay, so we choose to multiply 3 by 2 first, we get 6, then multiply 8 by 6, we get 48. Any problems? Any questions? Okay,
No.
I have a question. Do you remember something called distributive property? Distributive.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, what is distributive property?
Yes.
What is distributive property? What is the difference between associative and distributive?
Breaking one of the factors. Then the factors.
Again? Okay, I want to know who's speaking.
Breaking the.
Okay, one by one.
Broken the our factor.
Okay, Anas first.
Broken the our factor.
Khaled, mute your mic. I said Anas first. Go ahead, Anas again. Breaking the factor.
Changing our probability.
You mean breaking one of the factors, right?
Yeah.
That's right. Okay, so for example, if we are multiplying 5 multiplied by 12, we can rewrite this 12 as 10 plus 2. So in the next step, we will use distributive property. How we use distributive property? We multiply 5 by the first and multiply 5 by the second number. So it's 5 multiplied by 10 plus 5 multiplied by 2. And then we can find 5 times 10, it's 50. And 5 times 2, it's 10. So the answer should be 60. Okay, but what I'm asking now, if you are distributing the 5 in this line, look with me here, my heroes. Do you see where I'm pointing? Do you see where I'm pointing? Here, in this line.
Yeah.
Do you see this line?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
In this line, why don't we distribute the 8 to the 3 and 2? Why don't we distribute? Why this is wrong here to distribute? If we distribute, you are doing something wrong. Why? Do you know the difference between associative and distributive properties? Okay, let me show you
Yes.
something. Let me show you. Focus with me here with the samples that we are using. This is multiplication, right? Times. And this
Yes.
is multiplication also. Okay, now I want you to look at this line. Look at
Yes.
this line. Look at this line, this line. Here, do you see where I'm pointing? In this line, we have multiply and we have quantity. We have plus here. Do you see this plus? So the difference is, in distributive property, we are distributing multiplication to addition and subtraction. So use distributive property when you find plus and minus in the brackets. But if you have in the brackets multiply, so you are using associative property. Okay, I will erase all this and I will ask you a question. I will write something here and you should tell me true or false. True or false. 5 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 2 equals 5 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 2. This is true or false?
False. False. False.
Okay, Abdulaziz.
False.
Abdulaziz, I heard you all. Abdulaziz, you said false. Would you please explain?
Okay. 5. What is the page, teacher? 5 multiplied by 3 equal 15. We don't know multiples of 15.
Okay. Okay, I have another idea. Which property should we use here? Can we use distributive property here?
Yes.
Yes, we can. That's what I did. I multiplied the 5 by the first and multiplied the 5 by the second.
Teacher, what page?
Wait, Abdullah. I will tell you, but not now. Okay, so Abdulaziz, I used distributive property and you told me that it's false.
Yes.
Okay, why it's false? The question here, can we use distributive property?
Yes.
When we multiply 3 factors, when we multiply 3 factors, can we use distributive property?
Yes, we will put add.
No, I'm not using plus. It's all multiplied as you see here. So the answer, Abdulaziz, should be no, we cannot use distributive property. We use distributive property only when the question is like this one. 5 multiplied by 3 plus 2 or minus 2. If you have here plus or minus, use distributive. Okay?
Teacher?
Yes, Ahmed?
Okay. Which one is this?
I will tell you, my hero. Just seconds. Okay, now my heroes, what I want to show you is the difference between associative property of multiplication and distributive property. So you don't mix them together. This is something and this is something else. We cannot use them in the same question. The question which has plus, you use distributive. I will erase it from here so you don't get confused. But in the question, so this is true here. Yes, you can multiply 5 by 3, then 5 by 2, yes. But in the first one, no, because you should use associative property. And in associative property, you can change what you are multiplying only, the grouping, just the grouping. So you can, yes, multiply 5 by 3. You can use commutative also to multiply 5 by 2 first, then multiply 3, and so on. Okay? Any problems with this, my heroes?
No.
Okay, now let's go back to the book. And here in the book, we have this question. Ahmad, you are asking about the page. This is page 140. Okay, Abdullah? Page 140. Unless you are using your mic, do you have anything to say? So, page 140,
No.
my heroes. And the question is, there are 26 students in your class. Your teacher brings in 4 boxes of muffins. Each box has 4 packages with 2 muffins in each package. Are there enough muffins for the class? Oh, I don't get it. So we need to try to understand what we have here. Okay, we have 26 students in the class. Okay, what else? The teacher brings 4 boxes. And each box has 4 packages. And 2 muffins in each package. I see that something should repeat. I see that the 2 muffins in each package, so I should repeat the 2. How many packages do we have? We have 4, right? So we need to repeat the 2 4 times. And each box has 4 packages. Oh, I don't get it. What about drawing? Do you like drawing? Let's draw it. I will draw counters as the muffins. Okay? So I make 2 muffins. 2 muffins. 1, 2. Okay? And this is for the first package. So this is 2 muffins in each package. How many packages do we have? How many packages, my heroes?
2.
How many packages again?
2.
No. No.
2.
No. Not 2.
2. 4.
Yes.
4 in each box.
We have
4 in each box. 2 in each packet.
we have 4 packages. 4 packages in each box. So if we make a box like this one, how many packages should I put here? I should put 4. So this is another one. How many muffins in this one also?
Two.
These are 4 packages. And I put 2 in each package like this. Okay? So again, we have 2 muffins in each package. And we have 4 packages for each, for each box. Okay, how many boxes do we have?
4.
Okay, so I need to draw another box here, and another box here, and another one here.
4.
Okay, I want to ask you a question. If we need to find how many muffins in one box, what should we do? How many muffins here? What should we do?
4.
Yes?
4
Yes?
times 2
Excellent.
equals
So
8.
we should multiply here 4 multiplied by 2 for each box. So 4 multiplied by 2 here, and here again 4 multiplied by 2, and here again 4 multiplied by 2, and here again 4 multiplied by 2. Oh, So we're repeating 4 multiplied by 2. And 4 multiplied by 2 is 8, right? So we're repeating the 8.
Yes.
How many times do we repeat the 8?
4 times.
So we should multiply the 8 by 4. So we repeat the number of muffins, 2 muffins in each package. And we have 4 packages in each box. So we multiply 4 by 2 to get the number in each box. Then we multiply it by the number of boxes that we have. So simply what we need to do here is multiply 4 by 2 by 4. Okay, my hearers, do you understand why we need to multiply 4 by 4 by 2? This is the number in each box. And this is the number of boxes. Okay, any problems? Any problems?
Yes.
Someone said yes.
No.
Roddy, what is your problem?
What is 4 multiplied 2?
What is 4 multiplied 2? Of course, it's 8. So 4 multiplied by 2 equals 8. Now we multiply. Which factor we didn't write yet? We didn't write this 4, right? So let's put this 4, and it will be 4 multiplied by 8 equals 32. Now, we need to compare this number of muffins. How many muffins now in all? 32 muffins.
32 muffins.
How many students in the class?
26.
Do we have enough muffins?
Enough and more.
Okay, so
Yes.
why you said that it's enough? We should compare, right?
Yes, because it's 30. Yes. Greater than
Excellent.
26.
Because 32 is greater than 26, so there are enough muffins for the class. Thank you, my heroes. Okay, please finish writing quickly. And when you finish writing, try to solve
I finished.
question 13 in the book. Question 13. Okay, is there anyone writing?
Yes, me.
Okay, quickly, my hero. And everyone, when you finish, try to solve question 13. Now, is there anyone writing?
Me. Me, teacher.
Okay, quickly, my heroes.
I finished now.
Okay.
I finished.
Now, let's move to the book and let's see this question. And we will do the same. Okay. Abdullah, if you miss it, you... Okay, Abdullah, I will show it again. Okay. Quickly, my hero, 10 seconds. You finished, Abdullah?
Done. Done. I didn't finish.
Okay, save quickly, my hero.
I finish.
Okay, thank you. Now, Saif and Abdullah, it's okay to move.
I finished, teacher.
Okay, Saif. Okay, my heroes. Now, in this question, we will do the same. How? We should read the question first. Newton needs to send out 50 letters. So, this is something that we have already. And he buys 4 sheets of stamps. Each sheet has 2 rows with 6 stamps in each row. If we have 6 stamps in each row, so we should repeat the 6, right? Okay, the question, does Newton have enough stamps to send out all the letters? Okay, and let's see. Tamim, did you solve this question? Tamim? Tamim? Tamim?
No, I didn't solve this question.
Khalid, I didn't ask you. Please do not use your mic. Abdurrahman Abu Dagga? Okay, Abdurrahman, you didn't solve it, but let's solve it together. We have 6 stamps in each row, so we should repeat this 6. How many rows do we have?
We have. Okay, wait. We have
2 rows.
8.
So we should repeat the 6 2 times. So it's 2 multiplied by 6. So this is for 1 sheet. And how many sheets do we have?
Okay, wait. 12.
How many sheets do we have? This is not my question, Abdullah, focus.
We have 6, but
No!
we have.
I pointed here, look at my screen. Yes, so we need to repeat this 4 times. So we should repeat this 4 times. So that's why we need to multiply 4 by 2 by 6. Okay, now let's multiply. You said that 2 multiplied by 6 is 12. We don't keep the timetable of 12. So we will choose any other any 2 factors to multiply first. Choose the smallest factor. Multiply the smaller 2 factor. Which is small? I see 4 and 2. These 2 are small. Let's multiply them first. So we multiply 4 by 2 first.
4
Then?
by 2. Then 4 by 2, it is 8.
Great. And 8 multiplied by 6 equals?
Okay, wait. 8 multiplied 6. And 8.
Okay.
And 8.
It's 48. So we
40. Yeah.
he has 48 stems. And the question is asking,
Yeah, we have
does
40.
Newton have enough stems to send out all the letters? How many letters would he like to send?
50.
So, the answer is yes or no?
Of course it is. Yes.
Yes? He has only 48 stamps.
No, false.
Okay,
No.
48 is less than 50. So the answer should be
False.
no. Thank you, Abdurrahman.
What?
Okay, my heroes, any problems? Any questions? Now I'll send to you the link of the game.